football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Colts and the Ravens, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of two tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Henry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The cover. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. DeForest Buckner forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up to throw.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Henry up the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward, incomplete pass. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 34-yard line. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to the ground, it's Hill. A beautiful fake. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, 30. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
No, we changed it. 13.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. As they've got it as we resume action. Now Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll go with Hill here on first down. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 44 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Jackson. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. The quick feet by Jackson. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. From the gun, it's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Now Lamar changing the look. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now it's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They set up the screen to Hill. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now they'll change things up. A first down carry for Henry. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
To throw is Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens continue to show why it pays.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They go play action now. Jackson.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Jackson now. Dancing to his left. The quick feet by Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a first down carry. It's Hill.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.